Hello, anybody, somebody, nobody, whoever may never see this. This is Siegfried Alexander Faust, the Whiff, come back at you some more Warhammer 40k. This time I'm going to be bullying this new great chap I met from the UK. He's trying out Grey Knights. We'll be doing this little Tau map. I've been trying to teach him a bit about how to play. Hopefully he brings the Psychic Pain against my Tau. I have a bunch of Crisis Flamer spam. He is new, so I've been trying to help him out a bit. You want to say hello, Brutes?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, and so we finished deploying. We're kind of going over some stuff, and now we're going to roll to see who goes first. We might break this up into two parts. We will see. So now I think we are good to go, so we can roll to see who will go first. I will switch to Grandpappy Nurgle Dice. Oh, did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 1, yeah.
Oh, okay. I will be going first. So, any start of the game, pre-game stuff. You actually do have one thing. Do you know what it is?
For your command phase, isn't it? Well, not for me.
Nope. Yeah, you do. It's your tide. You have to tell me what tide you're in.
Oh, well, of course, I'm a Wardmaker. Oh, no.
Well, regardless of that, all Grey Knights get a tide.
No.
So at the start of the first battle round, you have to say which one it is. Convergence, Celerity, Banishment, Escalation, or Shadows.
I want to do Shadows.
And the cool thing about it is, since it's at the start of the first battle round, after it is thus started, you can choose based on if you went first or second. So you could say, oh, do I need the extra defense or do I not? Okay,
Exactly.
So you say it's Shadows?
Shadows.
Okay, so anytime a ranged attack is made by anyone more than 12 inches away, you get light cover. If you're already getting light cover, you get dense cover. Okay.
That's crazy.
Let's see. And then what does your army specific do? For the ward makers?
Oh, fuck, I get that.
Because that's, again, you just say any special stuff. I told you, when you're within 12 inches of my assault weapons, I get to strength 5 and you don't get cover. So it'd be like, oh, well, what does your ward makers do? And so ward makers... Oh, wait, am I on the... oh, because I'm on Blades of Victory, that's why. There we go.
That's the war. That's not
So ward makers... you get access to stratagem. Select in your command phase. Select one Ward Maker's character and select one power they know to replace one that it does. So you can replace a power, and then there's the Lore Master trait, which you picked obviously for Voldus, and then there's the Psychic Power Projection Purity if you wanted to take it with anybody, which I don't believe you did. And that is basically all you do. You have a trait option, power option, and stratagem option.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Command phase. I can choose to buff one of the people in my army with my Cold Star with aggressive tactics. I could go here, but you won't be in range of any of my weapons. So I'm going to choose the red because I just want them to go faster. Because, yep, I can get onto that middle objective. And that will be acceptable. So that will be it for command phase. Schmoovin' time. Oh boy, schmoovin' time. So difficult ground would cost me 2 inches of movement, except we can fly, we can fly, we can fly. And so we can advance 18. And so that means this is as far as that guy can go. I just moved him in a straight line, but I can move them any amount less than that, because that was as far as he can go. So he will just move less back here. Furthermore, I will actually move them all back a bit because I would like to avoid, much as possible, you being within charge range. And I just need one little guy to have his teensy-weensy little blue butt on it to get the bonus. And then as long as everyone else... Oh, this is just dumb. There we go. Is in dense, then the entire group gets it. Which is good enough for me. And they had enough movement to do this, so that is fine. The greens will... Let's see. I took Pour the Witch, Assassinate, and Grind them down. I may not be getting Injectively this turn. That's fine. So what I just need to make sure is 24. Yep. So these guys will just move up a bit. Yep, that's good. I just don't want them closer than that. So they have 10 inches to move, but realistically, I could just declare beforehand if I want to advance, and if I don't even want to roll, I could just give them a 1, because the lowest I could roll would be a 1. So that is all within their movement range, so they will be fine with what they did there. And then let me just measure here. That is not the right thing. Fuck you. Okay. Ugh. That's just that one squad. What about these guys? I respect them more. Okay. Boop. And I'll just do a little Congo line. Now, are you within? Nope. Cool. Groovy, groovy, groovy. My commander in Cold Star actually can't do as much stuff as I wanted with him. I believe I didn't fat shame myself. No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, did I, like, barely too far, though? Well, technically, it's part of the... Oh, no, he has 14 inches movement. Okay, he's fine. So he will go right here. His little drone buddy will come with him. And he's still touching all 3 of them, which is nice. I will do the action with my Cold Star Commander and scan it. So, there's the mission action. So, one unit from your army can start to perform this action at the end of your movement phase if it is within range of an objective marker that has not been scanned by a unit in your army. A unit cannot start this action while there's any enemy units there, and it is completed at the start of your next command phase. So, I will not really grind them down, assassination, or pour points this turn, because I don't want to put myself in a position that exposes myself that much. Or actually, no, he won't do that. Oh no, they had to advance. Yeah, so they can't advance and do the action. So, yeah, he'll do it there, and I'll just hang out with my defenses where I am. I'm quite happy with where I am, and that will be that. Psychic phase, nothing. Shooting phase, nothing. Charge phase, nothing. Fight phase, nothing. Morale phase, nothing. Your turn.
And here we go.
Here we go!
Okay. So first thing, command phase, not able to manage this turn, but my paladin is going to select one friendly unit to re-roll, oh no, to add 1 to the attack hit rolls. Within 6 inches, so I am going to pick, might as well pick paladins.
So that's Chapter Banner and Unyielding Anvil. Unyielding Anvil is passive.
Chapter's anyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just anyone.
So you're gonna pick the yellow group, the strike? Or are you picking the paladins?
I'm picking the paladins for the banner.
Okay.
And Yielding Anvil is just anyone within the circle, isn't it?
Yep. They just passively have that.
Yeah.
It gives them OBSEC or double OBSEC. It's very good. It's very good.
Very good. So this.
So now you click the button up here to move to your next phase.
I think that's the only thing I have. I'm just checking the other.
Oh yeah.
HQ guys, sorry.
No, you're good.
The combination.
So something we haven't talked about is that you deep strike stuff. Again, if you have something embarked, the embarked transport can usually not move and deploy things. It has to deploy things first, and then it can move. So you can't move like the transport up the field and drop the guys off the same turn, except for very few instances. If you deep strike, you cannot deep strike anything in round 1. It's kind of stupid because it doesn't tell you that on the deep strike rules. It's in the matched plays competitive rules. You're not allowed to deep strike things in for any of your deep strike and strategic reserve stuff unless they got some really funny shit. Except for drop pods. Space Marine drop pods can come in round 1 if you want. That's why my Iron Hands list is very aggressive, because it has I put some points into drop pods to drop guys off in the middle of the battlefield when I choose. Strategic reserves, again, they can't come in round 1 usually. They also can't usually come in round 2 except for your own deployment zone. So it's pretty bad. Almost 99% of the time, strategic reserve is really bad. You either deep strike or you put in a transport. So these guys can't come in round 1. They can come in your end of movement phase round 2.
Seeing what I can do. I just want to look at the my stratagems. There's going to be one I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use this turn. It's going to be fun. Like I said, you were right. So I'm looking for me for the command phase now. So my movement. Let me have a look at this stratagem. Where is it? Where did it go? Teleportation shot. Use a stratagem in the movement phase. When a grey next teleport unit from your army, it's set to make a normal move. Instead of making a normal move for that unit, move it from the battlefield and set it up 9 inches away.
Yep, so it'll cost you 2 CP if you choose to do it. And then you can teleport any of your stuff, that one unit, up to 9 inches away from any mine.
Nice. Yep, so let's go do that. So let's go...
Also, we'll have to manually measure from the hammerhead because, like, the inside part is measured just as much as the outside, so measurement is a little wonky.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to use these. I'm going to use these.
Okay.
So where's that thing going? There it is.
Another good, easy way to do it is, where's the Justicar? Or the Paragon?
Paragon.
So, we just leave him here as a placeholder.
Okay, yeah, that's an easy way to do it.
Okay, there you go. No
so
further
basically
than
nothing in front of him.
Yeah. And we can basically go from there. Which can mean, though, so we can see if you can even put that guy there, he's going to get fat shamed. He is good.
Yeah, he's fine. Get fat shamed.
Now, even though that's the teal circle, that's not the only circle here. Because there's these drones. You can't be within 9 inches. Now, you can say on tabletop, oh, well, it's 9, it says 9 inches or it's 9.1, 9.2. At the end of the day, if you're trying to charge, your charge is always going to be a 9 because, a 9 because you're 9.1 away. Which means if you rolled an 8, you'd be 1.1, which means engagement range is 1 or less. So you always need a 9 unless you have special rules. Ooh, he is definitely fat shamed. Because he is off the board.
Oh, we're done. Okay.
That's why I'm saying it. But that was the joke about fat shaming, because you need to move them so they're on the board. Which can get in the way. There you go. As long as it's not on top of each other. I'm going to be a little hard on you this stuff now, so you can have it built in.
Please. That's still over.
There you go. And a good way to see is if you just do the camera to be an aerial view so you can look top down. And it's all good to me. And they're definitely in coherency.
So these are 6, aren't they?
Yes.
Maybe not.
So on this, because it's 5 objectives, without looking, I can just tell you now. We'll also see if there's any special stuff real quick, is that you need to have at least 1 to get 5, 2 to get 10, and then you need to have more than your opponent to get 15. But that means if you only hold 1, and I hold 2, then I also have more than you. Or if I have 1 and you have 0, then I get 5 for holding 1, I don't get 10 for holding 2, but I still get 10 anyway, but not 15, because I still hold more than you, even if it's just 1. Scouring.
Okay, so...
And let's see... It has Battleforge CP bonus, and this mission, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so this is just the normal shit, okay. There's a rewind time option at the top of the screen. However, it bricks a lot of computers. It's very advised you avoid using that.
Yeah, I had that. So I had some guy press that last game on mine. I can't wait to keep doing my whole fucking squad.
You can just click elsewhere, so you don't. Yeah. All right. You'll be holding that now. Again, this is breachable, so you can go straight through this.
Yeah. So then what I was gonna do.
That's 6.4, so they can't do what you just did. So they can go back 0.4.
What I was gonna do was then move this guy's. This must be in. This must be able to move these guys up. So
nope, you can't do that. You can't do that because I don't. What would you move? 3.9 or 3.3?
Yeah, about that. I'll do 3.9.
Okay. So do you know why you can't do that?
Probably because I'm going over the models.
Yep. So this guy can go. If this dude didn't exist, he could go here, like that, because you can go through the same models of the same unit, because they're all one cohesive blob, but that's a separate unit, so you can't go through them, unless you have special things, like the interceptors for Grey Knights. They have mini teleporters that can go through each other. They can go through other things, or if you have a jetpack, you can fly over other stuff, but you cannot walk through people that aren't your people.
Makes total sense.
Yeah.
My is 5. Oh, he was 6, wasn't he? He was 5. Alright, shit. Gotta move one down.
Yep.
And then, okay, so.
So because of how they were placed, you only got half of the normal unit movement for those guys.
Yes.
Okay. What else are you gonna move?
I'm gonna move these paladins, and I think I'm gonna. So if I press 2, no
Whoa,
shit.
whoa, whoa. Press escape. Yeah, there you go. So you can't move them forward. Nope. Grey Knights.
Oh, okay. So I can't do anything then. Really.
Well, no, you'd have to move these guys first. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I don't really want to do. I'll just keep hold of them. What skills? This is part of the ancient guy. He hasn't got what I think he's got in there, hasn't. Alright, made a bit of a boo-boo. Okay.
So also you can do Purifying Ritual on the objective markers as well, along with the Scouring Scan. So these dudes did a regular move, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can have them do either, I think, or does this have to be a character? No, any Psyker. So they can do either of them. I would argue you should have those guys do the main objective thing, and then these guys can do the Purifying on this one, and then next turn you just switch.
Okay, yes. Okay, this is captures the device, I'm not really sure. I should have gated these guys as well.
Okay.
So that classes me holding that objective.
Yep, it is as long as the small wing, dinky penis, or tire tread, whatever is touching an objective, it's being touched. So he is on it, and so when you move these, they can say, oh, well, they will do the objective when they move on there,
Yeah.
Another thing is, like, let's say for deep strike, when you're gonna deep stuff in at the end of your turn, right? But even though it's at the end of your turn, as long as people are fucking casual, you can just put them here and be like, okay, that's where they're gonna go. As long as you know they're allowed to go there, they're not like within 9 inches and stuff. And be like, okay, I'm just gonna put them there. I'm gonna move other stuff, but this is where they're gonna eventually go. I'll come back to it. Okay, that's fine with me. Or if you're just trying to measure stuff ahead of time, that's fine because I know that you will move them there at like beginning of movement phase, end of movement phase. If it doesn't need to matter, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It'd just be
cool.
it's only for very niche instances where you have to put it in order that people will give a shit on a tournament setting. So okay, so you're gonna declare what on these guys?
So the primary objective of that last kind of was called the Auspex scan.
Yep. So they will do Auspex scan. Okay. So they're gonna start that, which means they finish at your next command phase. Or actually, no, it'd be better. You should have them do Purifying Ritual. You know why? You should reverse it because in case I kill them, that way you're good. Because if you do Auspex with these guys and I kill them, you're not going to finish Auspex because they're going to be dead. But these guys, I probably can't kill. I'll tell you that now because they're in Obscuring. And the Purifying Ritual, that finishes instantly.
No, that's a good point.
So you could do the riskier one with them, so Purifying Ritual with the orange, and then Auspex Scan with the yellow, if that's what you want to do.
No, yeah, I'll
okay.
Sure.
Now, since this is a ritual, it's a psychic thing. You need to see if you're able to make it even happen. So it has a warp charge of 5, which means if you're doing the action, it can fail. And furthermore, since you're attempting an action, you can't shoot with these guys or do anything else with the orange.
I see. So it was, so it's best to do the other this turn at least, anyway.
Well, the Purifying action, the thing is you have to weigh in your mind, is the combat damage I'm going to get going to be equal to or greater than the points I can earn otherwise? Or will I still have time to do it later with another thing? Because once it's done, it's done. So you can maybe do it later as well. So it just depends if you want to do whatever they can do damage output-wise. Damage output-wise, they can shoot into here against my reds, but you're going to get -1 for your shooting, and they can do a single smite, which might do D3 mortals, but that could be a total of 1 or 3 damage, which will be basically a drone, and maybe if you're lucky, you'll kill a drone in your shooting. Or you can get 3 points, I think that's 3 points. 1 victory point right now. Oh, no, you can do multiple Purifying Rituals. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, then you'd want multiple people on multiple objectives. Oh, shit. Well, however you want to fucking do it, then. Yeah, I would still recommend Auspex.
Do I have to redo, do I have to do Purifying Ritual each turn?
You don't know. You don't have to do it at all. You can do it at... You don't have to do it at all. Or you may not even be able to if I kill off all your stuff. It's just giving you the option to earn more points with this secondary.
Yeah. So my question is, so if I do it once, is that it for the game?
Nope.
Until you take over it, or do I have to do Purifying Ritual?
Because it says every turn. So if you did it on... If you had where my tower, right? Pretend my tower psychers. Let's say I do Purifying Ritual with each of them, and I roll a 4 up out of my 2 dice every time. Then I go to Purifying Ritual. Okay, at the end of my turn, 3 objective markers means I got 4 points for this turn. And then next turn, alright, I'm going to do it again. And then, let's say I do it one more time, I've earned 12 points. On my 4th round, I'll do it again. If I succeed with all 3, I only get 3 points because it's a secondary, and secondaries are capped at 15.
Yeah.
So, you can choose to ignore this and try to deal more damage, because if you're doing an action, you can't do anything else. Or unless you have something that says otherwise.
Even if it's a psychic action?
Yep.
So if I do this, I can't shoot. Just to confirm, just to be layman.
You can't do anything else, but let's let me detract and show you. So the Necron thing, right? The Necron board I spawned. Where is this shit? Here we go. Directive 2. If this unit is performing an action, it could still make attacks with ranged weapons without that action failing. So that's an instance where you can do an action and do something else. If I have Directive 2 of Sudden Storm. But base kit, unless you have something that says otherwise, you cannot do any kind of action in combat. And that's in the core rulebook, it tells you that. And you can't do anything else otherwise.
Oh, okay, cool. That's good to know. In that case, then, I'm not going to do anything with these guys. These guys, I am going to.
Well, you can try and do purifying ritual. Oh wait, you said you want to be able to shoot with them?
Basically.
Oh, my bad. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so I'm going to risk it this time. Like you said, I think they'll probably get wiped out next turn. So let's just deal some damage with them.
You should do Auspex with these guys because that's gonna get you more points.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. So do Auspex.
Okay.
With the yellow, and then nothing advanced.
So something we can do is that is yours, and even though this is dense cover, that will just be mine. So I am doing Auspex and you are doing Auspex. As long as we don't die, those will proceed to stay there. Okay?
Okay. Copy away. That is all my movement there, so...
Okay. Psychic phase. Can you could do something with the orange, with Pink Man, I think that might be it. Yeah. Because everything else I think of yours is a buff. So you can do the buffs, of course, as well, but you can't, nothing else you'll have will be able to reach me. So I recommend with the pink dude, who is this? Voldus, and these guys, you do Smite.
Yeah.
And then you do the other abilities to buff them by nearby guys, depending on what is available. But here's the thing, remember, obscuring is both ways. So you can't see your orange guys with your purple guy. Unless... Nope.
What's the rule where I can see through, but you can't see in? Is that because it needs to have windows?
That's obscuring.
Which is, this is obscuring?
Yes, so Warhammer terrain rules. Now, come up to Goonhammer, which is a good quick reference.
Mm-hmm.
And just load in that webpage faster. And then Control F, obscuring. And I'll just copy that and paste that. Well, bam.
Okay, so if the terrain feature is at least 5 inches in height, the models cannot see through or over the terrain feature. This means that one model is not visible further if you cannot draw a straight line with 1 mm in thickness between them without passing through or over any part of this terrain feature. The height of the terrain feature is measured from the highest point on that terrain feature. Those that are on or within the terrain feature can see.
So even though that low lip is definitely not 5 inches, the highest point is, so the entire building is obscuring terrain.
Mm-hmm.
And so you cannot see, your blues can see your orange, or your teals can, because I can draw a line like this and it doesn't hit the building. So the only ones that can buff your orange, because if your orange are going to shoot, what buffs do you have available to you? You have some guys that can do Gave Infinity. You can give Empiric Amplification on them, but they're not able to charge me, and they don't have... Their Storm Bolters are not Nemesis or Psi weapons. Hammer Hand is for melee, but you won't be getting melee this turn, so it doesn't matter. So it's just going to be if you want to gate in of Infinity, anything in your army that's going to be in range of the Gate Infinity caster. You could do Armored Resilience onto one of your guys that might have a 3-up, so if you could do Armored Resilience onto your Strike squad, that'd be very good. And Warp Shaping if you want to change what you're in.
I don't think I can. Where is this Paragon guy? It's the Paragon guy that has the resilience. Okay, so it's a self-cast there.
I can't hit you really for the most part outside of 12, so Tide of Shadows ain't gonna really do much for you. I would highly recommend you attempt warp shaping and try to get to Tide of Celerity, because that way, in case you fail, you can try warp shaping again next round to get to Tide of Celerity. Because realistically, you could think in the future now, like, okay, my next turn, maybe I move like 18 inches again or something, or even if I just stay 12 inches away,
Yeah, it's not that shout.
yeah, there we go. You will move 5. So if I'm 11.9 inches or 12 inches away, you move 5 with these guys because you still want to charge me. That means you're going to need a 6 to a 7. So that would give you extra charge distance.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
So try warp shaping.
The chances?
Yep. You didn't get double 1s or double 6s, so you didn't perils. I don't have anything that can deny it, so you've warp shaped. What do you want to switch to?
So again, like you said, it's a Tide of Celerity.
Okay.
Just for the advance roll and the charge roll. It's quite nice.
Yep. And then what else do you want to do?
He only has one cast, I believe. The Paladin, just the Ada. So he's
Paladin Ancient, yeah. So that's him used up for this round.
I can do probably Orange and Smite. I think Volus is gonna Smite. And Librarian can't do much. I don't think.
Yeah.
Psychic Epidemic is. There's one more additional wounds from psychic attacks from him. Okay, so you can't do anything this round.
Yeah, it's too far.
60 smites.
Okay.
So then 7, isn't it?
So you don't have.
What's the Warp Charger smite? I forgot.
Who's the other ones that
5.
have? Oh, they're the ones with armored resilience. Okay. You said smite.
Oh, actually, I might do armored. I'll do armored resilience to these guys up there actually.
Okay. You want to deal with them? Okay. So, but this is smite on the oranges, right?
Yeah. Smite
so
on the
it's
oranges,
the closest visible within 18. So that is default forced to be. Because let's say I have a drone here and I have another drone here, but this is mega drone. Or let's say that's mega drone.
Yeah.
You are forced to shoot the tiny drone, not mega drone.
Yeah.
Because it's the closest.
Alright, then it's just D3 wounds. So 3 wounds.
Okay, good roll. Damn, that hurts.
Nice.
So I can't save against that. I can choose where the damage goes, so I will take it on this drone, and then I will take a single wound on that drone.
Now, in terms of doing wounds, right, so will it not just affect one, because it can, the wounds don't share?
The mortal wound, so you can, if I, let's say my hammerhead, right? My hammerhead has a D3 plus 6. Let's say I roll a 3, and it does 3 mortals. Let's say I shoot at your paladin, I score a hit. That's going to be 9, if I roll most damage, that's 9 damage. He has 3 health. He could take 1, 2, 3, a million damage. It ends there. But then it's 3 mortals. The mortals keep going. So if the paragons had 1 wound each, dead paragon, dead paragon, dead paragon. Because mortal wounds keep going on. That's why mortal wounds are superior.
Very good to know. Okay. And the last one is a warp charge then of 6. So same again. And that does go off.
For what?
So Voldus,
smite. Okay.
To actually just see.
Oh, here's another example. So the strike squad only had 1 cast, so it's fine. Voldus has multiple casts. You are not able, because you did it right, you haven't messed up, but you would not be able to go, oh, I'm going to smite with Voldus, I'm going to smite with them, then I'm going to smite with the blue over here, and then I'm going to go back to Voldus and do another power. Whatever you choose, have to do everything that you want to do with them before you move on. So you're going to smite with him. Did you roll a 6 up? Or do you not roll yet?
Yeah, well, 5 and 3. So
okay, so yeah, you pass. That's more than 6. So D3 mortals. Ooh, big number.
That's 3.
So
Another 3.
another max. That's 2 more dead drones.
Right, and then I don't think he can do anything else on himself. No point doing anything else himself. No.
He
Okay, so
could
these
do
guys are
Gate of
building.
Infinity, and you can move 1 Grey Knight Psyker unit. Just deep strike a Psyker unit. So that'd be within 18. So you could technically, because it's Gate of Infinity.
18, is it?
Yeah, it's 18 inches, which means you could grab these dudes and throw them back here,
Oh,
and
shit.
they haven't done their psychic yet, which means they can smite and do something. Grey Knights are expensive things to ring for armies because they can do a lot. They can do everything. They can shoot, melee, and they can psychic.
Thank
And
you
they're
very
very
much.
all over the
Okay,
place.
then I will cast Gate of Infinity.
Okay, so that's going to be on a 7.
Which doesn't pass.
Yep. So you have stratagems. You have CP reroll to try to reroll it, and you can also, I think, might have other stratagems, but they're like probably 2 CP where it just like auto succeeds or some shit. It's been a while since I played Grey Knights, so if you want, you could spend that 1 CP to try and reroll that. But if you every stratagem in the game, you can only do once per that phase that you use it in, which means you cannot use CP reroll again during the psychic phase. However, you don't give a shit because if you did use it, you'll be at 0 CP anyway. But that means if you're trying to do shooting, charge, because let's say you want to charge these guys, let's say you get a bad charge, you roll an 8 or below, you can use that CP for reroll then.
Yeah, so also this is on way up in a minute, so I think I am going to skip this and I'll try and get it off next round instead.
Okay, and save that for maybe more damage or charge.
Yeah, and save that for something I need to do this round, which is this charge.
Okay, so now...
In that case, then, that's done, so I'm just going to cast...
No. Oh, yeah, because you're doing the blues now, right?
I'm going to cast Armor Resilience on this guy, because on this squad, just in case you turn around and say fuck off.
That will realistically only help you against my Seeker Missile. And that's if I choose to do it. I only have 1 Seeker Missile, and then it can maybe kill 1 guy. But since you're Knights of Titan, that AP3 is already AP2, so you're getting just a 4-up. But ironically, let's say you did some different. Here's something I missed. You could have done... No, well, like, if all of them were on this, then you could have gone, like, cover defense, but you wouldn't have. You have too many people. So that will help you against that, but realistically, I would recommend more so Hammerhand, because Hammerhand will make it so if you guarantee your charge, you get to reroll the wound roll, you're gonna demolish this thing. That helps you guarantee you're gonna melee it to death.
Right. You're right.
Because while Smite would be more damage as well, that's a D3, maybe you Super Smite and you do D6, crazy 6 damage potential, but this should be more as long as you get it.
Yeah.
But then, so you got it, and you didn't get double 6, so you didn't hurt yourself. So you have Hammerhand on them now, and then...
Cool. If I can do that in here, so if I do Armor Resilience on these guys, just so they're done.
You can just do it, yeah. There's no reason not to do things unless you perils. Because again, if you get double 1s or double 6s, double 1s you fail and you hurt yourself, double 6s you hurt yourself and you succeed.
Yeah, they're not passes as well, just.
Okay, so...
Okay, that's everything then.
Yep.
I'm going to do anything else, and then shooting phase. So I guess it's not the easiest one. So that's the obvious one. Might be the paladins at the top corner. So this guy here, we're gonna say that's not line of sight because it goes over.
No, because you know why? When you grab and measure, what do you see from your model? If you look at your model, where's the line?
Yeah, it goes over this.
But, is that where your model is completely? No. Let's draw the line this way. It's any part from your base to any part of my base / measurement portion. So you can measure from the side of your model to the side of my model. And that's A-okay, and it doesn't go across the building. So he can shoot this, but he can't shoot these. Yeah. I would recommend you do most of your shooting into the drones. Because I have given up on this guy since you deep strike them. Because I know you have hammer hand. If you, like, I don't know, like, you hammer handing the drones is a waste of your damage output. Since you know you're gonna charge, you're gonna risk everything for the charge anyway. You can try to hurt this, but I'm already tougher than your shooting, so you're probably not even gonna hurt it that much at all if you even hurt it anyway. So you have a better chance to do more overall impact against the drones. Because if I have even one drone alive, I can have the drone, and the drone can hold this entire objective for me. 10 points, doing the same as much as my 340 points or whatever, 460. So it's up to you, however you want to do this. This guy cannot shoot the drone.
Okay. So he then, so he'll shoot 2 shots into the gunship.
Okay.
That's 3 out, so...
And then the other 9 into the drones?
Correct.
Okay, now before you roll, it's not 2 shots. Do you know why?
Why?
Because they're Terminators. So one of the things they get is Knights of Titan. Knights of Titan grants them several things, to include Bolter Discipline. If you go to Bolter Discipline... that's not how you spell Bolter.
So it's basically rapid fire if your Terminator's stationary.
They're within half range, you get double the shots of rapid fire weapons. If you're infantry and you didn't move, or you're just a Terminator in general, you press 1 on them, and it says for their keywords Terminator. They always get double rapid fire. So each of them, these 10 models, are shooting twice for a total of 20 shots, but they get rapid fire all times, so they're actually shooting 40.
Yeah, so basically it's 4 shots per.
Yep. So that one whiffed, but you get 2 more for that one guy.
Yeah. Both hit.
Yep, they hit, and then it's gonna wound me on a 5-up because I'm really tough. So you don't hurt my tank. Now you have 36 more shots against my drones. Lots of shooting.
36 is right. Would I make passing this number up?
Nope, it's
not 36, is it?
It's 36 because it's 9 times 2 times 2.
So again on 3 ups.
The ballistic skill is 3 ups. Yep. So you just delete the 2s and 1s, and then you compare the toughness of what you're shooting. So there's different things. There's top marker drones and shield drones, but even though they're different, they still have a max T of 4. Because otherwise, it's up to me for how your shooting allocation goes. Because technically, this is wrong. Everyone plays wrong, and we all know we do. You're supposed to do it 1 at a time, but this is a long ass game. So if it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. You just roll them all together to save time. So it's going to be 4s and 4s. So 4s.
Yeah. Oof.
Now I get to choose how I want to do this, because I don't have to take them on my shield drones. I can take them on my marker drones or vice versa. They both have a normal save of 4 up. So actually, I'm going to take it on a marker drone first. See, so 1 marker drone. So it's a dead marker drone. I'll take on shield drone now, which means I can do 2 at a time. Oh, it's a dead shield drone. Big yikes.
Yes.
Shield drone. Shield drone's injured. Dead shield drone. And then it's going to be on the marker drones now. So I could just, even though I have less than 4 wounds, it's all the same shit, so I could just roll them all together. Not going to be any differences. That's going to be a squad wipe. Drones are dead.
I'll fucking be. So what best do they have in for you, as in terms of the gunship?
So the drones are not completely for the gunship. The marker drones give me +1 to hit, because all my crisis suits are auto hitting anyway, and my Cold Star commander is on a 2-up and he can re-roll his hits, so they don't really help him. It's more so just for the gunship, because the gunship actually has bad shooting. It's really strong bad shooting, so it's 4 up, making it a 3 up. But the shield drones they have a 4 up invul built in, so you can hit them. You just hit them with a lot of weak fire. That's their weakness. They're strong against really tough shooting. So the hammerhead, if it shot a bunch of secret missiles or non-railgun, just a bunch of real strong plasma cannon shots or whatever, 4 up, I save it. 50-50 chance, I just turn your damage away. So the drones can just sit somewhere, and they're cheap. That is a very cheap unit, so I can bring that cheap unit to hold an objective while my more expensive units run forward. Because let's say you didn't have these strike squad, then you'd be caught between using your paladin ancient and your paladins, which they cost a lot. You've sunk a lot of points into them, which a 30-point servitor unit could do the same thing of just holding the objective. So
yeah, I hear you.
They also, what I could do is I put them there out of the range. What I could have done, because I didn't think you'd do this. This was a good play. What I could have done was grab these guys.
Yeah, I couldn't deep strike.
Yeah, to prevent your deep striking. But my oversight and lasting judgment has cost me. So now you can continue on. So that's their shooting.
Okay, so question is, can these hit me? No, they can't. Can I hit these? Yes, I can.
Yep.
I want to go straight. I want to go for the greens, so they don't take any.
Yep, any mines to hit. Yeah.
So they do 2 shots each, I believe. Rapid fire, yeah.
Well, they are not Terminators, so yeah, they're still going to get Stormbolter rapid fire, but they moved, so they're going to still get the penalty.
It's just normal, so it's just 10. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then 3 ups, I believe. I think everything's 3 up.
Mm-hmm.
3 up.
It's so weird that Voltus doesn't give them a regal aura. It's wicked weird. Now, since I have drones and non-drones, the drones specifically say they get the toughness of the unit. So even though they're T4, my crisis suits are T5, which means you wound me on 5s. Yep. So that 4 goes away. And then I could choose how this is allocated. Crazy concept. I'm actually going to allocate this onto my Shah's Ray, because my Shah's Ray has a 2-up. So on a 2-up, because you don't have any AP, he shrugs it off. Now, if you took a single damage, that'd be terrible for me, because then I'm forced to continue to hurt him instead of anybody else until I lose to Shah's Ray Sergeant.
Yeah, so then you potentially lose the ball.
Yeah, but it was worth. I trusted the odds, and I got lucky. Because otherwise, it's a 50-50 chance for my drones, and I would like to save them a bit longer.
But he's got the 2-up because...
The Shah's... We have a 3-up, and then the Shah's Vray has the 2-up, because he has an Iridium suit. Or she. It could be any
okay,
either
okay.
one.
Fair.
Okay.
Living Voltus has anything to shoot. Oh, he does.
Yep, he has a Mastercrafted Stormbolter, extra damage.
I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna go for greens again. So,
okay.
That's 2.
He is a Terminator, so he gets a double.
Oh, thank fuck, because that was awful.
Yep. Okay,
nice,
so 2 hit.
What's the strength with the master?
That is a 4, so you're gonna 5 up. So,
no.
Yep. And now your reds can, some of them can shoot. I think all of them can. Nope, that guy can't. That guy can't. So 6 of your reds can shoot to these guys. You might as well, since it's free.
Alright, so then...
even if you miss, it's free
2
shooting.
is 12 times 2 is 24.
Mm-hmm.
I should have done the other one.
Yep, 25 minus 1. It's all good.
Again, I need to remember this, so it's 3. So 3 is the rule of thumb.
Mm-hmm. And then on 5 ups, and I'm going to be risky and take it on my Shah's Ray. I don't think I'm going to get a shit ton of 1s, so this should be fine.
Yeah, so this is a 2-up.
Yup.
Oh, very nice.
So no damage at all.
I think that is... Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think anything can see. Others can't see.
I agree.
They can't see anything that everything else is in range. Okay.
So
That is
now-
done. So next phase.
Yes,
The
sir.
charge is the only thing. Obviously, the charge is the paladins at top. Now, so they need a comfortable. So they need a what? A 10?
No, because they need a 9 because they're 9.1
9.
away. I think you have 3D measure on. Potentially. Or we know they were supposed to be 9-inch away anyway. Again, not all of them are necessarily 9. It's the closest one was 9. So this guy's 9.6 and this one's 10.8. As long as you get a single one of them in, you'll be able to pile in afterwards.
And hammer hand, it's not reroll when does rolls it charges the hammer.
No, that is for when you get into melee.
Rerolls, I guess.
Yeah, so if you can get into melee, it's mega dead. If it's you don't get into melee, it doesn't matter. And you still have the CP for reroll. So you got a 5, you can say you're going to do command reroll to reroll that if you like.
CP reroll.
And a funny gamer thing is we usually toss these dice into the void because they're bad, evil dice that failed you. Fresh dice. No! So they sit there and do nothing.
Yeah.
Ah, the luck is on the Tau side today. They are going to pay for their insolence. Okay.
This is they're gonna hurt.
Yes,
Okay,
they will.
then that is it. Nothing else.
No, nothing to morale. Drones don't count for my morale. Okay, and so after my command phase, we'll end it here because it's almost been an hour. So start of round 2 onwards, primaries take effect. I am on 3 primary points. So since I'm on 2, and then I have more than you, I get that. I didn't get any for grind them down. In fact, you got something I didn't. You didn't do Purifying Ritual. You, at the end of your turn, have at least 3 different units do table quarters outside of... Oh, actually, do you? Yeah, outside of 6 inches. So you're going to get engage points.
That's on the start of my turn, isn't it?
At the end of your turn. Because it tells you when you head over it. Yep, and you have to just be farther away. You have to be more than 6 inches from other corners of the board.
Nice. Okay. This one is
and then you actually get teleport assault because you killed 1 or more enemy units were destroyed by Grey Knight's model from your army that was set up on the battlefield using teleport strike ability, the teleport shunt stratagem, or the game infinity power. So you get. Because you killed my drones, you got 4 points out of those drones. Mm-hmm. Now, I started the scouring. I was able to finish it in peace. So I will get 3 points for that one, for me. And that is it for my command phase, except for saying that I will buff... what feels like getting buffed? I don't really need to buff much. I will say that I will buff my greens, so my greens can move an additional 8 if I charge you. Now I'm in Mont Ka. That's something I fucked up. I was supposed to tell you. So Tau have 2 major beliefs of battle, which is aggressive early or late. Now there's a whole lore spiel I can go on. I'm not going to. So my apologies for not declaring earlier. I'm a Mont Ka. That's what this army is based on, not Kayun. Kayun is the one that affects round 3, 4, and 5. Mont Ka is round 1, 2, and 3. If I'm within 12 inches of you, 9 inches of you, etc., I get bonuses for my shooting, where if I target the closest thing, I get to reroll 1s, etc. So I will be doing that, so I get a lot of rerolls against you. Now, with that said, I think...
the last roll of it. 1 second, because I completely forgot. I know obviously I'll do it for next round, but kind of clarity.
Oh yeah, shit. Actually, wait. How much is that?
This nice roll. I completely forgot.
No, it wouldn't have been enough because you got 5. Oh wait, no, because you got 4 and 1, so 5. So if you,
yeah.
Where is it?
I didn't think it would be enough. So I think it was a 4 and a 1, so I could re-roll the 1 to make it a 3, but that's still not 9, so...
Yeah, because the 4, so that'll make it a 7.
Yeah. So it still wouldn't make a difference.
No, okay. Unfortunate. I thought you just add a total of 3 afterwards. I totally forgot. So, yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. We'll get up to my shooting phase, then we can end there and just start combat.
Okay.
So, command, that stuff has been done. Schmoovin' time. I will make you suffer for your insolence.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Burn, baby, burn.
Burn, baby, burn. I will pay, let's see, I believe it's 1 CP, Warhammer Crisis. And that will give my Crisis team, my blue ones, advance. Dynamic offensive, so that's going to give me a flat 6 for my movement roll, and then I don't suffer the penalty for firing assault weapons. I don't care because they're all on fire. So this gives me a total of 16 movement with these guys, which can't. Yeah, that guy is barely on that objective, but you're still gonna hold it. That's fine. That is groovy, groovy, groovy. And then let's come hang out over here. This hammerhead is gonna zippity doo dah day away from you. You're big spooky. I don't like it. These drones are gonna come over here. That's fine. These greens have a lot of move. They have 18, and they will make use of it. Hello. Tron's Crisis suit, so they're gonna go over there. And then these actually will come a bit back. Because I would like to maximize my counter attack if need be.
Oh, sorry about that.
You're good.
As an Englishman, it's just almost law to have a cup of tea on you at all times.
Fair enough. I have chamomile, but I have not had chamomile in a hot minute.
Chamomile is not tea.
I know, fair enough. It's tea for me.
I'm joking. Yeah, you guys like your chamomile over there.
Yeah, we do. What we like too much is our fucking sweet teas. Americans love sweet tea way too much.
Iced tea as well. Like you invented iced tea for us. Or you brought iced tea over with you.
Yeah. That ship will go there. Let's see. If I move them here. Glorious. Now, do I want to punish you over there? Hold that. My Cold Star Commander can move 14. I will declare that I will advance with my Cold Star Commander because good roll. So I have 19 to work with. Whee! Now he'll be on lookout, sir, and I can hold this, which is very nice. These are getting in the way. They're floating. Stop floating. There we go. You see the zones now. Which means these ones are freed up. Hello. Let's see. They just have 10.
Shit.
They may not actually be able to. You know what I can do actually with them? Build a wall. Make the Grey Knights pay for it.
You shall not pass.
You shall not pass.
a little bit difficult here.
Yup. Means I'm doing it right.
But it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Got a little present for you next round.
That's cool. Oh boy, a gift.
Hello.
Hello.
Here's a present.
From Russia with love.
So these shield drones, do they do anything for you?
They are
Shield
shields.
drone there has a 4 in gun save.
They are shields. They provide shields. So my
So they don't
goal,
buff anyone, do they? So they just basically just a screen in unit.
yeah, my goal is just to screen protect this, and I will do overwatch against you to shoot the shit out of you if need be if you try to charge me, because all my shots are going to hit you because they're flamers, but they have to have line of sight. So if you can get behind this wall, then I won't have a target, but if you can't get behind the wall, I will shoot you.
But you're saying that what I could do then is move up 5.
You really overestimate 5. Yeah, this guy can't get far enough.
That's a full charge.
So what you could do is maybe declare a charge with one guy, and you would need like 11 or 12 to even make it. So
yeah, and then consolidate and it just
yeah,
pretty well thanks to consolidation after or pilot even.
which maybe you'll still deal damage to them, but I think I'm gonna mess you up. So that's them.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
good. That's all fine and dandy. Yeah, actually go a bit more with his extra movement he had. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Groovy. That's gonna end the movement phase, shooting phase, and I will save it here for when I bring the pain when we restart.
Hi Brutes, yeah, hi Davey. Right, I'm gonna flame your ass now.
They are getting deleted. I'm not sure if I'll be able to full delete them. They have a 2-up save. That's very frustrating.
Dave.
But I will
So
wound
I
you
will-
on 3s, which is very nice. Yeah, then I will try to also just delete as much of these as I can. I will do one thing actually. So I'm going to declare again in movement phase. My marker drones are going to try to do marker light, and I will shoot the marker lights. Marker lights are an action, not actual shooting, so they're not affected by like dents and stuff. So I have 3 marker lights I shoot, 3 marker light tokens.
Very quick explanation.
So that just gives me +1 to hit you.
Okay.
But that only affects my gunships for the most part, which is all I really wanted.
So why 3? So why 3? Why not 1 mark light if it's just +1 to hit?
Because each time I get +1 and I use it, it goes down.
Oh, I see, okay.
So
yeah.
after I shoot with 1 gunships, I just needed 2. I think that'll be it for that, because then I have to do all my actual shooting. So let me save it. I will be free in... What day is it? Saturday. I will be free in 21 hours to game.
It's not 11 o'clock my time.
Whatever 21 hours from now is.
Yeah, should be it, yeah. Late at night. Alexa, what's 21 hours from now?
Just take 24 hours from now and -3.
11:35, yeah. I was right, yeah, just maths like a computer machine, me. Right?
Very well. May Nicolas Cage give you strength. It's my little shrine.
Was he dead, is he? What happened to Nick?
He's the emperor. Hold up.
So where does Knuckles go into this?
He's the holy emperor.
What about Knuckles?
Knuckles? I don't know, he's just fucking Uganda Knuckles, dude.
And then what's this, like Team Fortress guy?
Yeah, Team Fortress guy dancing.
Love it. See what, mate? Keep on every single game, okay?
Will do.
I love this. Go Nick Cage. The Holy Emperor.
Worship. Alright, later, dude.
Alright, man. Yeah, again. Nice start around. It's gonna be exciting for me here.
Very exciting.
It's gonna get hot in here.
It will. I'm very curious. I'm surprised I couldn't reach the blues, actually.
But I'm a bit there. I can get a charge, but
Yeah, that was huge.
we'll see.